Hi everyone, Sierra Thompson, independent Scentsy consultant here. This is going to be just a short video, a little bit more about me. Why I became a Scentsy consultant, what I enjoy doing, just a little bit about my family. So if you like this kind of content, you can like and subscribe. If not, just keep swiping. So like I said, Sierra Thompson, I am an independent Scentsy consultant, and that is just my hobby. I would say that I'm a Scentsy consultant. That's more of I buy the products for me and occasionally sell products to other people. I don't do a lot of parties. I don't this isn't paying my bills. It's just, I love home fragrance personally, and so I buy a ton of things just for me and occasionally sell to other people. So I am actually an online teacher by day. That's what I do during the daytime. I love teaching. I really enjoy teaching, and I teach younger children. K through 6th grade is my area that I specialize in, and I love it. I love teaching reading, math. Just kids are extremely fun to me, and I enjoy it a lot. I am married, and my kids, I have 3 boys and 1 girl, and we've lived all over the United States. I mean, from seriously West Coast to Midwest to just a lot of different places over the past years. We've been married for almost, now it'll be 15 years. Yeah. So we've traveled a lot. I met my husband when I was active duty military. I was in the military and then got out in the middle of I was pregnant with my daughter when I got out and decided to pursue my career in education. And so I started as an online teacher, started as an in-classroom substitute teacher. And then when we moved to Kansas, I became an online teacher. And that was right before the pandemic happened. So I just stuck with it. It's been a wonderful experience because I get to stay home, teach still, and be available for my kids. I get to if I need to take a day off, I can go be with my kids, do field trips with them, pick them up if they're sick, which is fantastic. Even though they are older now. My kids, 2 of my kids are in middle school, and my other 2 children are still in elementary school, but they are in the higher grades in elementary school. So it's really nice for me. I love being able to be home with them. And if they're sick and if they need me, if I can join a field trip, I love it. It's fantastic. So some things that I like to do are read books and watch movies. I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos, or I think another post. I love Gilmore Girls. That is my all-time favorite TV show. It's fantastic. I can go back to it and it makes me laugh every time. I love drinking coffee. I think Lorelai Gilmore is my spirit animal. She is fantastic. I'm obsessed with her. Okay, I love her. I also love the Harry Potter series, book and movies. One of my favorites ever. I also like to listen to music. I am it's eclectic. My style, my listening choices are very eclectic. It can be Paramore one day. It can be Sam Cooke another day. It can be Luther Vandross one day, and then Avril Lavigne. And I really go back and forth between all types of music. Growing up, I really loved R&B and I would say probably punk rock. So I kind of, listen to all the things, just, a very interesting, range of music is what I like to listen to. Let's see. I feel like that's most of the information about me that's probably important. Just that I really love to drink coffee. I love to read books. I am more of an introvert. I love to be at home by myself, spending time in the house. So the job that I have really allows me to be here. And also it allows me to just be here for my kids. I love that I can still be a homemaker while my husband goes to work every day. It's great. I joined Scentsy in, I believe, 2018. And this was after I had been using Scentsy products for probably 3 or 4 years. I started using it when I realized that candles were causing problems in my home. I was getting a lot of soot, a lot of dust, black dust in my house, like black, almost, it looked like if you were to put a flame on the paint and like burn marks. That was happening on my walls, even when there weren't candles beside the walls. It was like the airflow through the house, it would just suck up and the smoke would be everywhere. It was just, I was starting to have a ton of problems with candles, and I was like an avid candle burner. So I stopped burning candles, started using Scentsy, and became obsessed with it. I love Scentsy. I think it's like fantastic because of the warranty that you get with warmers. I think that makes it worth, you know, the price of the warmers worth it. I've had to get warmers replaced occasionally, and Scentsy is always really good about replacing them when they have something wrong with them. So I love Scentsy, and by far I feel like Scentsy wax is the strongest that I've tried. I've tried a few other like non-specific brands. I won't say like the brands, but just not really vendor wax though. So if there are vendor wax that you think might be worth trying, please let me know in the comments. I am in the United States, so just keep that in mind if you're somewhere else and maybe the place doesn't ship. So if you have like recommendations for that, please let me know, because I would love to try some other wax too. But Scentsy wax is fantastic. It performs great for me. I love the decor also. I love that I can buy a warmer that fits with like my style in each room. I think that's great. So I joined because I was just buying so much. It was years and years of buying, and my husband said, just look, become a Scentsy consultant. That way you can at least buy yourself. And that's, you can buy from yourself, which I do. I'm probably I get the most business from myself because I buy more products for me than I feel like anybody else, any of my other customers do. I do have a few customers that are very loyal, and I appreciate their business. I love to send thank yous. I love to send samples. So if you want samples, if you want to try a scent, please comment below and I'll send you something. Just let me know your address. I just think that Scentsy is wonderful. The variety of scents that they have some great performing scents. Blueberry cheesecake, to mention, is one of my favorite scents. So good, so good. And it seems like a scent that you wouldn't think you'd want your house to smell like, but you totally do. So yeah, I've joined Scentsy and then just have enjoyed, you know, trying the new fragrances, getting all the bricks. I love bricks. That's probably my favorite thing to buy from Scentsy. But I have tried many of their products. Not every product. I will say that I'm not like hardcore with everything. I like their laundry products and their wax bars. Obviously, those would probably be my first two choices. Washer whiffs are fantastic. Seriously, if somebody were to say, like, what would be the thing that would get somebody to really buy Scentsy, I feel like washer whiffs would be it, because Fiji flower washer whiffs are like so amazing. They're so amazing. And before that, I would have said probably clothesline or fluffy fleece, but Fiji flower is just like the best washer whiff ever. If Scentsy did away with that, I'd be so heartbroken because it's so good. I'm like obsessed. It's the only scent that I found that all of my family members like and can use, and it doesn't smell too feminine or too masculine. Like, it's perfect. So I think washer whiffs would be like really how you get somebody hooked. But I've tried room spray, car bars, scent circles, pods, scent packs, probably Scentsy Fresh. Scentsy Fresh is fantastic. I love to use it on my children's clothes, on their shoes, on their bedding, things like that. Just fantastic products from Scentsy. And Scentsy now has air purifiers, which I think is pretty cool. I have air purifiers already in every room. Otherwise, I probably would have bought a Scentsy purifier. But I just love their products. I think home fragrance is like an obsession for a lot of like women in the house anyway, you know, like we just like it to smell good. And I feel like that's why, you know, most of us are like, yeah, we just want to buy all the things. I just love for a good smelling house. Like, that's my favorite thing, when I just smell everything through the house. Like, oh, it's so good. It's so good, especially in the fall and winter. That is my favorite time of the year for Scentsy. I feel like that's when they really show their like best fragrances are in the fall and winter. Pumpkin scents are just top tier. So good. And I'm totally a pumpkin girl. I like pumpkin and apple actually, but pumpkin is so good. So I just wanted to get on here and let you know a few things about me. Just please let me know some comments down below what you like to read, what you like to watch on TV, recommendations for TV shows, because I'm always looking for a good TV show. Also, what vendor wax maybe you tried that you would like for me to try. I just wanted to say hi and let you guys know a little bit about me. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.